Okay, example 6. 5x squared plus 4x equals 1. What do I have to do first here? I need to get rid of the 1 so that my equation is equal to 0. So what will I do to get rid of the 1? If I have a positive 1 over here, what can I add or subtract to it? I subtract 1. Good. So I would get 5x squared plus 4x minus 1 equals 0. And what method am I going to use to factor this? Bottoms up. How did you know? Because there's a number in front of the x. So do it right now. So to factor this using bottoms up, my first step, I need to multiply 5 times negative 1. That's going to give me x squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0. And now I can factor that using the diamond. So I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to negative 5. 5 times negative 1. Negative 5. Two numbers that multiply to negative 5 and add up to positive 4. Do you know what they are? 5 and?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. So let's factor that out. X plus 5 times x minus 1 equals 0. But we're not done yet because remember we multiplied by 5 in the beginning, so this time we have to divide by 5. And reduce. 5 over 5 reduces to 1 over 1. And 1 over 5 does not reduce. So then we bring the bottoms up. And we get
X plus 1.
X plus 1 times 5x minus 1 equals 0. Am I finished?
No.
No, there's an equal sign right here, which means I am solving for x. So I have to set each one of these guys equal to 0. So let's do the first one first. X plus 1 equals 0. How do I solve for x here? Good, I subtract 1 from both sides. So I get x equals negative 1. Okay, then we set this guy equal to 0. 5x minus 1 equals 0. How do I solve for x here? First thing I have to do is what? Add 1 to both sides. So I get 5x equals positive 1. And then, Jared, do you know what I do next?
You do...
5x equals 1.
You do divided by 5.
Divide by 5. Good. So we get x equals 1 over 5. So what is my answer here? X equals negative 1, 1 over 5. And you need to check those. We're running out of time, so I'm not going to. Example 7. The area of a rectangle is x squared plus 9x plus 20. The width of the rectangle is x plus 4. So do you know what I'm going to do very first thing? I'm going to draw the picture. Okay, what is area?
Length times width.
Length times width, right? So it gives you all the stuff on the inside, correct? So on the inside, my area is x squared plus 9x plus 20. And they tell me what the width is. The width is x plus 4. So I need to find the expression for the length. So what does that mean? What does this look like?
It's like box method.
Well, look, if area is length times width, I know the area and I know the width. What am I looking for?
Area divided by width.
The length, which is area divided by width. Okay? Now, does this look like it would be something that would be easy to divide? No, so what we're going to do here is we're going to rewrite this. X squared plus 9x plus 20. That's my area. Equals length times width. Width is x plus 4. To me, this looks like it's partially factored. We just don't know what the other factor is. So let's factor this thing. I'm going to use what method to factor that purple stuff? Diamond. So on the left-hand side, I'm going to use the diamond method. And I want two numbers that multiply to 20 and add up to?
9.
9. I already know what one of them is. What's one of them? Positive 4.
5. Oh.
So what would the next one be? 5, right? Let's check it. 4 times 5 gives me 20. 4 plus 5?
9.
9. So what would my length factor be? X plus 5.
Wait, is that the answer?
So that's the answer because all they are asking is for you to find the expression for the length. So they just want what that length factor is.
Oh, that's actually easy.
Oh, so the x plus 4 would just already be